Earlier on City News, we told you about the challenges police are facing as they try and determine how two people died in a horrible boat crash on Lake Joseph last weekend. Canadian multimillionaire Kevin O'Leary was one of the passengers on board one of those two boats that crashed at about 11:30 p.m. last Saturday night. Today we hopped on board with the South Simcoe Police and the York Region Police Marine Unit here on Lake Simcoe to see how everyone can stay safe this long weekend. Sun's out, long weekend is nearly here. What are some good practices, safety things people need to keep in mind when they're heading out on their boats this weekend?
Just trying to remind everybody to have all the safety equipment that's required for their vessel, depending on the size. Obviously having a life jacket for every person that's on board that vessel as well. And obviously having a working cell phone in case you do get some trouble, you can contact the police and we can come over and give you a hand.
South Simcoe Police, York Region Police, you guys have some teamwork here out on the lake. Tell us about the teamwork this weekend and that you guys are doing almost every day.
Yeah, we both police the same lake, so we at South Simcoe Police and York Regional Police, we have joint forces, so we have the jet skis out as well as our police vessels, doing vessel checks, towing boats if required, and doing compliance checks for equipment as well as alcohol and drugs on board.
When it comes to a long weekend, people like to enjoy maybe a beer on the boat. Cannabis is now legal. What are the rules and regulations when it comes to that out on the water?
On the water is the same as the road. It's impaired driving, right? It's impaired operation of vessels, the same as a vehicle. So we're not saying you can't come out. There are certain conditions you have to meet. So a boat has to be at anchor or a dock. You have to have a fixed head with a pump out fitting, so it can be pumped at a marina, not dumped overboard. Permanent cooking facilities, sleeping quarters, and then the driver cannot be impaired. So the passengers can partake in a beer or cannabis if that's their choice now, but you got to meet those conditions. We're not saying you can't have fun, but you got to do it safely, right?
If you're unsure what safety items you need to have on board your boat, you can simply go to the Ministry of Transportation's website. They'll outline everything for you there due to the size of your vessel.